Nope. There it is. Yo. Oh my god. All right, what's up, everybody? It says cheers on my bottle cap. So cheers from Samuel Adams. Hey, you guys. I'm not sloth. All right, what up, everybody? I'm Eric Harrison. Welcome to the Death Twitch. Doing Drunkentary, which means we're all going to hang out and get drunk and watch a horror movie and share secrets. And later on, we might even have sex. If I get you drunk enough. It's my plan. That was always the plan of the Drunkentaries, was just to get the ladies drunk. Get them panties dropping. Get the shots popping and the panties dropping. Yeah, that's how that works. I know anytime a girl like somebody mentions, hey, Death Twitch Drunkentary, she goes, oh my god, I'm so wet. Okay, so I'm not really drunk yet. I just have a little bit of a buzz, but I sound like I'm already white girl wasted. Creepshow, fools. Oh yeah, I haven't done this in a long ass time. I actually hadn't realized that I hadn't done this in almost a year. I haven't done a Drunkentary. Well, that's not true. I'm already all over the place. I hope you guys are ready for this. I have done Drunkentaries on other channels, so go check them out. They are listed in the Drunkentary playlist. So if you would like to check out the Drunkentaries that I have done for other channels, go check them. But yeah, I haven't done one for the Death Twitch in a minute, eh? The last one I did for this channel was Shocker. And nobody really cared about that one. Didn't get a lot of views. Nobody seemed to give a fuck. That might have been one of the reasons why I just kind of didn't do another one. But then again, that's still the reason why I don't do a lot more things on my channel. Put in all this fucking effort and then you get a fraction of the views. Anyway, they're like, oh my god, he's already bitching about that. Yeah, damn right I am, nigs. Anyway, so how are you? How was your day? How was your week? Can you hear me? I better check and make sure things are recording and everything. I can just imagine going through 2 hours of this and then, oh, it fucking didn't hit record. All right, we're missing Creepshow while I just talk all sorts of nonsense. It should be called the Nonsense-Terry. You just add Terry to the last part of anything and you got yourself a winner. Whew. Okay, so Creepshow, yeah, you guys demanded it. Well, I mean, I asked, hey, what should I do? And a lot of people were into this, so we'll do this. And I'm going to go ahead and drink some of my Samuel Adams Boston Lager, which is what I got, and a shot of Fireball. And you guys drink what you got and get happy. I'm not happy. I'm trying to cheer up right now. I'm trying to get into the Drunkentary spirit of it all. I'm having a lot of difficulties, but that comes with the territory of creating content or doing anything creative or productive. You know how it goes. Things always got to get in the way. But yeah, this is kind of a reminder after having not really made content in a while. This is all a reminder of how much things go wrong and how frustrating it can be. That's still fun. Don't get me wrong, but my lord, is it frustrating. Just waiting on the next thing to fuck up. Okay. Oh yeah, I gotta drink my Sam Adams because I need a buzz. I need more than a fucking buzz, I can tell you that. Okay, so I haven't even talked about the movie yet. Creepshow, 1982, directed by George Romero. But I haven't seen this, and I don't remember the last time I watched it. It was like 2 years ago. It could have been 3 years ago. Time's kind of flying. So 2 or 3 years, and I don't remember even a lot. I hadn't seen it since I was a child before that. So we'll see how this goes. I remember some of the things. Like I remember Leslie Nielsen. That one's a classic story. I remember Adrienne Barbeau being a bitch. That's in here, right? The crate monster. And then you got your Tom Atkins being a dick in the wraparound, who it reminded me of when I was a child and I had a stepdad that was kind of mean, so I felt for that poor kid. Anyway, am I really even going to be able to make it through 2 hours? I'm sitting in this fucking uncomfortable chair and I got back pain, but I'll make it. Always bitching some more. That's Ed Harris, right? That's his name. What was he in? What was Ed Harris in? He was in The Abyss, right? He was in The Abyss. He jumped into the abyss. Hmm. Yeah, I might be super rusty. I might just leave you guys to do the commentary. I'll let you guys make all the jokes and stuff. I Nice. Oh, by the way, I am just streaming this like on some movie site. I hope I'm gonna be like in sync with you guys. It might fall out of sync, and I do apologize. Like, this is part of my frustration. I tried to get a legitimate copy of the movie and I couldn't get one in time, so I've resorted to streaming the movie. And it could just fucking pause and buffer. Somebody could come in my room at any moment and fucking say, "Hey, you need to go do this or that," and just, I don't know. Life's fucking crazy, man. I just gotta try to work around the craziness, yeah? I gotta work around the craziness, man. I gotta work around the crazy. I don't know who that guy was. Who was that guy? Who was that just came in here and said that? What an asshole. Get out of my Drunkentary, you fucking disembodied voice. Oh my shit, I almost fell out of the fucking chair already. I legitimately don't remember what this first fucking story is about. So I'm actually kind of just watching to see what the fuck is going on. Now that's a lawn. Holy Jesus Christ. Could you imagine having to mow that shit? I guess you wouldn't have to if you could afford a lawn that big. You don't need to mow it. Um, I plan to later this year, hopefully, a few months or so, uh, go visit some spots from the filming of Creepshow 2. So we'll see how that plans out. Well, let's hope it pans out. So don't tell anybody in case it doesn't happen. Then we won't let anybody down. Okay, that'll be our secret. Is she smoking a blunt? And she's got fur. Or is that just her dog? No, that's like a fur. That's not just a dog hung over her shoulder, is it? You never know with these fucking weird rich people. Wear their pets. Fur is murder, bitch. Yeah, so is steak. So is steak. You know what else is murder? Your fucking cell phone. Where they kill themselves in China, where they have to make that shit. But you don't give a fuck about that, do you? Oh, I went and got political. I put the political smack down, and now I've won. And I'm going to be running for president this year. So if you could vote Harrison 2020, I appreciate it. My whole platform is going to be decriminalizing marijuana. And then making beer mandatory. Everybody's got a drink. And also, when I'm president, all girls' panties must get wet when a Drunkentary is on. And if they don't, then they got to go to lesbian prison and have pillow fights. And it's going to be filmed for a reality show, so everybody can watch 24/7 lesbian pillow fights in prison. See, look, vote Harrison. I'm telling you, it's going to be worth it. Make America drunk again. Wow, what an annoying old man. He looks like Bernie Sanders. Happy Father's Day, Bernie. That's it. I do apologize to everybody that's now triggered because I did mention politics and now half the audience is triggered and rioting. Please, chill out and drop those panties. Man, I am bad at this. I'm not even talking about this movie. Fuck this movie. I gotta talk about this shit. It's so hot in here. I know those are the things I gotta admit. I literally do have my shirt off. Not that you care, but I just need you to know this. You see this? You see what I go through for you guys? Is she gonna have a picnic there in the fucking cemetery? Jesus, settle down, lady. If you don't like him, don't go see his grave. It's that easy. I'm gonna drink this beer right now. Sam Adams. Settle down, bitch. This lady's nuts. I'm still trying to this one's not coming to me. I don't remember. Is he going to come out of his grave? What's going on? Is she going to be attacked by birds? Oh, this is the one. This has the cockroaches at the end, huh? I love that shit. I mean, I don't love cockroaches, but I love how creepy it is. I love how the hand always comes up first. They should do a zombie movie where somebody just sticks his foot up out of the grave first, or his dick. He gets a boner and just pops up. Whoosh. That'd be funny, right, guys? Everyone agrees, right? Seeing a dick pop out of the dirt, that'd be funny. Like a decomposing penis. Tom Savini, get on it. Oh, here comes the Schniffles. How ridiculous. I almost forgot about the Drunkentary Schniffles because I haven't done one in so fucking long. Yummy. Good times, guys. Let me tell you. What the fuck are they doing? These people smoke some bad weed right there. Or as they would have called it back then, they smoked some grass. They smoked some bad grass. These people are on grass. Let me tell you. We need to bring that term back. Because without it, you can't say ass, grass, or cash. Why were they dancing to disco? Yeah, so grass. I don't have any, unfortunately. But then again, I don't do Drunkentaries while high because I don't fucking want to. If I'm high, I just want to chill. I don't want to fucking be entertaining your asses. But we'll see. Maybe later some will show up, and then I can get high and ignore you. And I can get high and not do a Drunkentary. Because when I get high, I'm fucking lazy. I don't have a little bit of my shot of Fireball, yeah. Here's to decomposing penises popping out of the dirt in the cemetery. The cemetery. Oh, fuck. This is stupid. All right, here we go. Oh gosh, the cemetery. Stupid. This is stupid. Why do people listen to this? You guys are weird. That's all I have to say. You guys are weird. Not me. You guys are weird. Adjust my mic a little bit here. There we go. Nope, that's too much. Ooh, that's a nice looking full moon. Holy fuck. How is it always a full moon in every horror movie? That's not possible. I call shenanigans. More Hollywood lies. Oh, there's still so long to go. Still an hour and 45 minutes of this. How am I going to make it? I don't even know what's going on. I'm just laughing at myself. I'm sorry. I apologize, everybody. Harrison 2020. I'm telling you, I'm going to... Every baby gets a bottle of beer. And I promise not to sniff anyone. I promise. I won't sniff anyone. You know, I don't really care what people smell like. Honestly. It's not my bag. Now I might feel a boob or two. Or 3 or 4. But I won't sniff you. And by the way, this is my warning right here. So like if you're female, you got boobies, and you get near me, I'm going to grab them. So now you know. So if you do show up near me, that's consent. All right? That's consent. All right. I'm glad we got that settled. So when I'm president, be out there shaking boobies and kissing asses. And you all consent to it. Yeah, maybe get up and run, Ed Harris. Oh, he's just sitting there. What's going to happen next? I better just lay here and find out what could possibly happen next. Nice. I want to go as that guy for Halloween. Dude, get up. I'm begging you. Wow. Who does that? Why did he just sit there? Fuck. He didn't even get killed by a zombie because he was just too dumb to get killed by the zombie. This is craziness. Oh, the disco's back, everyone. Which I don't mind. I don't mind disco, but I just don't understand why it's happening in this movie. Why this lady's dancing to it. Good old cigarettes, though. Remember that? Man, they really liked to smoke back in the day on film. Holy damn, it's hot. I'm going to have to take my shorts off. What an entitled bitch. Go back to dancing, disco queen. Look at that guy's haircut. Oh my lord. That's a horrible haircut. That looks like an accident. That was not a haircut. That looks like a crime. That's some fucking kind of crime on that guy's head. He's like, I want like a mullet, but it needs to look even stupider. Can we? Yeah, we'll part it in the middle. We'll part your mullet in the middle. It'll be fine. Gotta love the comic lighting, the comic book type of lighting. Gotta love that shit. Son. Look at that guy. Look at that lady's face. Yeah, it's a ghoul. Ah, yes. It's weird that I don't remember this first story. I guess it is pretty forgettable, though. This first one's fairly forgettable. Some shitty ghoul in a Halloween costume. Where's everybody? They never understand they're in a horror movie. First of all, there's a full moon out. That's your first clue that you're in a horror movie. Secondly, people disappear and you go, where is everybody at? Where'd they go? Yeah, all right. You haven't figured it out yet, Disco Queen? That guy, dude, wow. Yes, I don't know what I'm doing. How did I do these in the past? Oh, okay. No, I'm doing just fine. Never mind. I forgot that I don't actually talk about the movies very much, and I definitely don't offer any kind of informational, educational value in my Drunkentary. So yeah, I guess I'm doing it right. Yeah, all right. Okay. We're on track. Ah. What's the point of this one? Wasn't he just so he won? Isn't he a bad person? But he won. I guess that's a horror movie for you. Eh. I got my own cake. He says. That first one's stupid. Stupid. Fucking rich people dancing to disco. Who gives a shit? Who gives a shit about the 1%? Oh, it's time for the meteor shit. I like how they just open like that, right on the shot of the meter. Fuck yeah. I'm pretty sure that as a child, I thought that like this is what Stephen King was like. Yeah, it's Stephen King. He's in the movie. He's acting crazy. I just thought this is what he was like. And it could be. I don't know. I've never met the guy. Meteor shit. I wish my name was King. Actually, my name sort of means king. Let's not go into that. Maybe I get it legally changed. And then you can vote for King 2020. And I'll be shaking boobies and licking ass. That's my platform. Beer and weed, boobs and ass. Beer and weed TNA. Vote for me. I'm telling you guys. You won't regret it. This is so ridiculous. This is quite cartoony, I must say. Quite cartoony. Very much like myself. He's just got... I want that thing. I want a little safe full of cash in between takes. Oh, Lord, my back's hurts. I'm going to have to stand and do this. Or lay down. I would do the next Drunkentary laying down. Eventually, I might have to start doing my reviews and shit laying in a hospital bed. Oh, well. I like how he's got some fucking warts on his fingers. He's like, oh, whatever. No big deal. Pardon me, everyone. Look at his fucking face. I can't even... Look, he looks like Bugs Bunny. This is such a cartoon. And he was on 80s Coke. That was the best Coke. You know? 80s Coke, Jesus. Those were the times, right? Alright, I need a drink. I am not intoxicated enough. Sam Adams. Sam Adams is pretty good. I do recommend it. Just don't drink that Spirit of 76 shit or whatever it's called. It's nappy. You know what? Give the guy the Oscar for that line. Give him the Oscar. I love shots like that where they show the sky and the stars. I don't know how they get those shots because I'm fucking pretty sure you don't actually capture the sky looking like that through camera. I'm assuming that's some kind of optical effect that they do, but I could be 100% wrong. Yet I don't know. I don't know. It just doesn't seem. Anytime I've ever tried to film the sky looking cool, it didn't look cool. So because I did it wrong, nobody else can do it right. So now there comes the dislikes because of that one. And you know what? I'll give it to you. I wouldn't want to listen to people belch either, except when I purposefully listen to a Drunkentary and then my panties get all wet and I take them off because damn shit gets me hot. I'm just saying that's how it goes for me. Wait a minute. You know what? Let me backtrack what I just said. I just said my panties get wet when I listen to my own Drunkentary. I think I might be drunk already, guys. It just hit me that fast. And I feel a lot better. It's a weird thing. This is the normal procedure for me when it comes to doing anything really. Reviews, Drunkentaries. It's always like leading up to all the preparation, like the week, 2 weeks, however long it takes me. It's always a pain in the ass, and I get pissy and angry, and then nothing works, and then I just say, fuck it, like I did today, and I just start recording, and now everything's fucking wonderful. It's wonderful, and you're pantyless because of my dulcet tones, obviously. So no, I'm just wanting to let you guys know, like this is, it's funny to me, like this is how it always happens, and it happens this way. Because it's partially because I'm a perfectionist, so I try so hard to get everything just right. I put in maybe too much effort to get everything just right. So then when things are frustrating, I just go, fuck it, let's just get drunk and have some fun. Let's just get to Leslie Nielsen. That one's actually a decent story. It's not so cartoony. And Leslie plays it straight. And he's awesome. Stephen Cocaine King. Pretty sure that's his name, right? Isn't that what he goes by when he writes? Stephen Cocaine King? That's all right. I'm having to like move around a lot because of my back pain. Meteor shit. I wish you would just say that more often. He needs to say it. Once wasn't enough. That was such a good line. Delivery. We need more of those. As cartoony as this particular story is, it's an interesting and classic sort of setup, you know, like a meteor, and then it brings something from space and something that consumes the world. That's a classic setup, and it's always fascinating to think about if something, you know, even if it was just a bacteria came to our world and was actually a big problem. It's one of those things that you think it could be possible. It could be possible. Although it's interesting, though, that this meteor brings plant life with it. That seems strange, right? But still, at least it's different than like the usual monster. It's plant. It's plant man. So it's kind of like the Thing from Another World was a plant monster. If anybody remembers that. It's a decent old movie. Go check it out. Damn it. I'm so sorry. I owe you $5 for every burp. Okay, I did it again. I just had to. No, see? Drinking beer. Fuck you. That happens. I like how I start with a sorry and I end with a fuck you. Pretty much a Gemini. No. No. Got the damn sniffle. Vodka, that'll fucking solve it. Anytime I've ever had a problem with meteor shit, I just bathe in vodka. And there you go. That would be interesting. I want to try that, bathing in vodka. Now that I mention it. You'd get so fucking drunk. I guarantee, like, think about it. Shit would absorb. You can't just soak in vodka. You'd get wasted. I'd probably die, right? Even not drinking it, you would absorb it somehow, wouldn't you? All right, we need to, you know what? Mythbusters, I got an episode for you. Meteor shit. I'm sorry, I don't know why that shit's so entertaining to me, but it is. This makes me even though he's like, oh, he's crazy. I wish that Mr. King would be in more movies, do more acting. I know he appears here and there. It's not really enough though. We could use more. I like how the flag's untouched. Everything's got shit growing on it but the American flag. Man, 1982. This came out in 1982. I was about 2.5 years old. Or 3. I was probably approximately 3 when it came out, yeah. What about you guys? And being 3, I don't necessarily remember, the theatrical release or anything. But definitely 4, 5, 6, 7 years old, I remember watching this movie quite a bit. And being thoroughly entertained by especially this, and knowing it was Stephen King and going, is this what he's like? That's what Stephen King's like. He's turning into like Swamp Thing, essentially. Uh-oh. We got some more unresolved father issues. He's got a green beard, guys. Dude's got a green beard. So is this his dad? Looks like a Amish man. Yeah, what do you do about a meteor shit? Like, what do you do besides take a bath in vodka? Right? You get the clippers out? What? The weed whacker? How do you deal with that? Because getting in the water ain't going to help, Mr. King. Turning into Swamp Thing. Which, by the way, I just want to say right now, I just want to put this out there. Swamp Thing? Fucking movie sucks. That movie sucks. And it's Wes Craven, and it makes me feel bad, but that movie blows. It's all filmed in the daytime, no creative anything, just flat daytime shots of the swamp. I know I'm all off topic talking about a different movie, but that shit sucks. I wish it was better. I could use a better Swamp Thing movie. Especially from Mr. Craven, man. But whatever. He was new, I guess, back then, and it would have been... Could have been a lot better. I'm talking about the wrong movie, though. My bad. Talking about the wrong movie. Meteor shit. Oh, he gonna kill himself. Is that a bong right there? That looks like he's got a bong right next to the shotgun. Yeah. This is silly. I love it. So, you never heard that laugh out of me before, have you? Well, it's all green now. So what if it killed Stephen King? What if we really needed it? What if we need that meteor here in Arizona? We need some green here. Shit, I'll be a fucking meteor shit. I'll be meteor shit. We need some green here in AZ. Oh my God, there's still so long to go. What the hell? All right, I like this story here. This is a good one. It's got Ted Danson and Leslie Nielsen. How could you go wrong with that combo? It makes me realize that it's a damn shame. I'm pretty sure Leslie Nielsen was never on Cheers. I mean, Jesus, what the fuck? What an injustice. I feel like I need a refund and an apology from my parents for bringing me into a world where Leslie Nielsen was never on fucking Cheers. And then somebody cues the clip right now. Like, you're wrong as always. Here it is. Chill out. And I'll say thanks a lot for proving me wrong. Seriously, though. I wonder, like, I want to look it up. But I don't want to fuck with nothing. He could have been, like, come on. Leslie Nielsen could have been Woody Harrelson's dad. Could have been Woody's dad or something. Showed up for a couple episodes or a season. Come on. Come on. Cheers is a really good show, by the way. If you don't know, if you're approximately my age, maybe you hadn't seen it in a while, I encourage you to go check it out. Seriously, I don't know why I'm talking like that. Cheers is a really good show, and it gets better and better and better and better as the seasons go on, which is very unusual. It's usually not the case, but somehow it just got better. If you're young, not quite my age, first of all, thanks for being interested in old horror. Appreciate it. Second of all, thanks for supporting my channel. Third of all, go watch Cheers. It's pretty good. It's a fucking sitcom set in a bar. Come on. Watch it. Okay. Let's talk about Creepshow maybe. Maybe we'll talk about Creepshow a little bit. I don't know. I'm thinking about it. I'm considering it, kind of weighing the pros and cons. Yeah, it's Creepshow, but I could still talk about Swamp Thing. I could still talk about how much Swamp Thing sucks. This is actually pre-Cheers, isn't it? Oh, this is... No. I think Cheers would have came on like 81, so he was just... He's already got... Look at that, he's got gray chest hairs already. That Mr. Danson. He's got gray chest hairs. I don't even have any chest hairs. I could draw some on with a marker like I did when I was a pirate for Halloween 1991 or whenever that was. I just like the sound of Leslie Nielsen's voice, man. He's got a cool voice. And I like how he can be so fucking funny without trying to be goofy. Well, I guess he can be pretty goofy, but he can just play it so serious and still be hilarious. Goddamn and sniffles. Which I don't experience the entire rest of my life except when I'm doing a Drunkentary. It's so strange. But whatevs. We're gonna flow with it. We're gonna roll with it. And then we'll be alright. Everything will be okay. Alright, you guys hang in there. Everybody hang in there. Just listen to me talk too much and everything will be okay. I want to go to the beach. Not this one, though. It looked a little shitty. Somebody needs to maintain that damn beach. Come on, peoples. But it makes me want to go to the beach. I wish there was one nearby. Why doesn't Arizona have an ocean? He's really dastardly in this story. So just, let this be a lesson to anybody out there. Don't you cheat on Leslie Nielsen. I like how he just has always looked old. Forever. Him and Steve Martin. Have they ever done anything together? They should have both been on Cheers. Could have been Woody's two dads or some shit. Some progressive episode. Woody's two gray-haired dads. All right, this is getting strange, isn't it? Acting's weird. It's weird that you have to like. It's weird. I don't know. It's weird because there's all these people around you, right? All these people behind the camera, like 40 people or whatever, and it's sort of embarrassing. Like you're embarrassing yourself, but also if you don't just jump into it and completely let go and embarrass yourself, then you're doing a bad job and everyone hates you. So it's like you have to be embarrassed to be a good actor, or you have to get over the embarrassment, I suppose. Come on, all you actors out there in listening, you know what I'm talking about. It's weird. It's a weird balance of like having to. Yeah, it's just. I think it's fascinating because if you don't embarrass yourself, then you're not getting the job done, and so all those 40 people behind the camera are just hating you more and more. I can't believe Ted Danson had gray chest hair in 1982. I don't know why I'm obsessing over that. All right, I'm having some Fireball, yeah. His name's Harry, too. What's his last name? Gray? Harry Gray? Get it? Your mom gets it every night when I come to her house. Oh, it burns you so hard. It burns you so hard you might want to put something on that. Burn. Everybody had that same weird little snub nose revolver in the 80s. Even the kids, because that's what they sold as toys. In like the gas stations and the supermarkets, you get one of those little cap guns. They always look like this little snub nose fucking revolver. Why was that a thing? Why was that such like? That's weird, right? I haven't seen one of those since the 80s. They got quickly replaced by like 9 millimeters, 45s, and shit. I wonder if he got really buried for that. Or if that's just some more fucking Hollywood lies. We're still not even halfway through. So I wouldn't be counting down the time if I wasn't in pain sitting here. But we'll be alright. That's what I got the beer for. He's got sand in his ear. That bothers me to see that. Ah, there's a little crab. In Soviet Russia, crab eats you. I don't know. He's all afraid of the little tiny crab under the sea. It's one of those guys, right? I never saw that movie. What was it? The Little Mermaid. So I don't know what the character's name was. So I can't make a damn good enough reference. I should have watched The Little Mermaid before I put on Creepshow so I could make a good joke. God damn it. See, now I'm going to get called out for not doing my research. Motherfucker never even seen The Little Mermaid. You take him seriously as a horror host? He brought a TV all the way out there. How the fuck does he got a line long enough to take out to the beach for a TV? Yeah, what the fuck? It's more movie lies. What are you gonna do? It's in black and white too. That's so funny. They couldn't afford color. Look at the quality of that black and white all shitty picture. Uh-oh, I'm having some issues. Oh, no, I'm not. Yeah, something's fucking up. The video's playing. It sounds like it's possessed to me. I'm gonna roll with this and hope that it gets unpossessed. This was this was the risk I knew was coming from streaming a movie. Though. I mean, at least the video's playing. I don't have to fucking hear it, I guess. It sounds all jacked up though. Hey, you know what? This is the way it goes. At least the video is playing, like I say. I suppose. Why is the sound all stupid? What happened to it? Weird. Alright, I guess I'll just not focus on the sound right now. Because I ain't gonna stop. Shit, even if the movie froze, I'm gonna finish this Drunkentary. I'll just tell you about what I remember. The roach scene and all that shit. I'll just tell you about what I remember. Alright. Actually, I'm gonna grab some more Kleenex. I'll be back in a second. Well, I'm not actually leaving, but fucking never. Just hold on. I'm over here with the sniffles over here. Which is literally a weird thing that only happens if I'm doing a Drunkentary. Gotta love. You just gotta love your life, you know? And all of its retardedness. Yeah, the sound's all fucked up, but so I guess I won't listen to the movie. That's what I get. I mean, this is what I get. This drink. That'll make everything better. Kind of makes me sad. I wanted to hear it. It doesn't really make sense to me that it's having an issue with the sound. Meanwhile, the video's playing smooth as your mom's ass. Alright. Okay, I won't listen. So, this is weird. This is a new one. Hey, I can see the movie. That's all that matters. I can see Ted dancing. Everything will be okay. As long as I know Ted dancing's there, everything's gonna be alright. He's my rock. I'm fucking weirded out by the sound. Why is it fucking up? Son of a bitch. Is it the creeper? Is he fucking with the movie to fuck with me? Oh, excuse me. Am I part of the wraparound story? Creeper's gonna show up and maybe my skeletons will come out of the closet and haunt me or something, and then roaches will come out of my butt, and then I'll be like, oh no, I had roaches in my butt, and then I'll put some bug spray in my butt. I know, I'm sorry, dude, I'm really sorry, this is bad. This is pretty bad. It's pretty bad. But it does remind me of that damn Eddie Murphy song. Put some bug spray in your butt, or whatever that song was called. What was it? Put a little boogie. Put some boogie in your butt. Anyway, wow. Drink every time Eric talks about butts, dicks, balls, tits, ass, vaginas, clits. Drink. All right, I am. Here I go. I probably should have looked up some trivia to share with you guys, so I sort of sound like I know what I'm talking about. But instead, I'm not. So what was Mr. Nilsson's plan here? How does he expect to get away with this? Is he going to go then remove the bodies, or is he hoping that they'll just get eaten by crabs and sea life? Is he hoping they'll get washed away out to the sea, like they still won't be found? Like, what is his plan here? Does he not care if he gets caught as long as he gets revenge? Inquiring minds, man. Seriously though, I want to know: was he hoping to get away with this? Did he not care at this point? The sound is still jacked up. All right, no sound for Eric. No sound for old Rico. Also, I wonder how do they shoot these scenes of an actor underwater, legitimately underwater? Looks like, yeah, he's underwater. That seems pretty risky. What if a fucking star sneezes or some shit while he's down there and fucking dies? Yeah, that's. Well, at least they got the shot, though. No, I commend that. Because these days, everything would just be stupid fucking CGI'd. Shitty looking, crappy, cartoony CGI. Yeah, here we go. Here it comes. You ready for it? I hate it. Fuck the computer. It should be a tool to accent other effects and shots, not a fucking crutch to lean on. Make a whole stupid movie with everyone standing in front of a green screen so that 99% of the fucking movie ain't even real. Alright. Now I'm angry. Now it's on. Now it's on. Seriously though, fuck CGI. As I said, it's a great tool, but every fucking movie uses it as a crutch. You see that stupid Aquaman shit? I didn't. I know you guys did, because you guys watch every piece of shit that gets plopped out for you. Oh no, now I really am insulting the audience. But I know you did all watch that crap. I've seen clips of it, and it looks like ass. Bunch of CGI ass. Okay, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and offer the peace pipe to you guys. I'm sorry I just personally attacked you for seeing and possibly liking Aquaman. I'm sorry. If you would like to kick me in the balls, I'll be here. If you can find me, you can come kick me in the balls. No. Luckily, most of you like when I go off like that, so that's a lucky thing. It's just something, we get some newbies in here that don't understand what I'm all about sometimes. They saw a review or two, and they're like, oh, he's got good production, I'm going to check his shit out. And then they come in, they realize that I hate everything that they love, and then that changes a lot of things for them in their view of me. Especially when I start going like, you piece of shit for liking what I don't like. Hey, but somebody's got to do it. Luckily, most of you are cool with me talking smack about you right to your faces. Luckily. Look at that fucking suit he's got on. Like, what is that? He looks like Zap Brannigan right there. Zap? What is his name? It was Zap, right? Yeah. Am I saying his name right? Fuck, I haven't watched Futurama in a while. Been slacking on the Futurama. Okay. All right. I'll stop ranting. You guys are right and I'm wrong. Everything you believe is right. All the movies you like are the best. All your opinions are right all the time. You guys are gods and goddesses. You're so beautiful and lovely, and you're always right. And I'm always wrong, and it's so weird that I'm always wrong and you're always perfect. And you're always perfect. You guys are the best. Can you loan me $5? Also, CGI fucking sucks dick. Anyway. Fucking sniffles, dude. This is dumb. I'm actually really happy that people care enough to listen to me sniffle and talk shit for 2 hours. Quite honorable. Like, I'm honored. Let me see if the sound is still fucked up. Here, let's find out. Let's just see. Is it? It's so fucked up. I don't get it. But all right. I'll just watch it. That's kind of new. Usually I can at least hear the movie to some extent, but yeah, this is new and different. Just watching it. It kind of makes me wish the whole movie was just these fish. Because that shit's relaxing. I don't know why watching fish swim around in an aquarium is so relaxing, but damn it is. You ever get high and just watch some fish? I sound like that guy from Half Baked. Did you ever watch fish on weed? You ever watch a Leslie Nielsen movie on weed? They're pretty funny either way. I think Naked Gun 3 is kind of underrated. There, I said it. I'm making my stand right here, guys. Naked Gun 3, underrated. Underrated, go watch it. Also, Airplane, badass. Airplane 2, underrated. That's right, I went there. I need to watch more of his movies. He actually did put out a bunch that I didn't see, like Wrongfully Accused or whatever. He put out a few different movies that I didn't see, so I need to check them out because I've been on a Leslie Nielsen streak lately. And a Mel Brooks. I've been all about Leslie and Mel. Because those old fuckers are funny. He just keeps his little gun in a drawer somewhere, huh? Aren't you supposed to keep that shit attached to you somewhere on your body at all times? Aren't you? I mean, if you go down the route of being the gun guy, you got to carry that shit at all times. Like Loomis. Loomis knows what's up. Once you get a gun, then you just always have a gun on you. That's the rule. Once you get a snub-nosed revolver. What's the caliber of one of those guns? Is it really dangerous or is it just a 22? I'm kidding. It's got to be better than that. I actually don't know anything about guns. Here I was trying to impress you, but I don't. Son of a bitch. I might have impressed everybody if I didn't expose myself. Look at Zombie dancing. And I love how they didn't bother taking the seaweed off of themselves when they got out of the ocean. Hey, it's a good accessory. I don't know. Look at those practical effects. No CGI needed for that shit. All makeup, all practical, real. Love it. You could literally do a headshot without needing CGI. You know what? You can do a lot of things without needing that bullshit. Okay. Pissing off the 14-year-olds because it's always the young ones that get angry about anti-CGI rants. You young ones. I don't know about some of y'all, but I still appreciate you. Go watch Cheers. It's no CGI in Cheers. So, here in AZ, it's about 102 or 3 degrees outside. And here in my room, it's about 110. Luckily, I'm losing weight here in the sauna. So when I do a review coming up, I'll be looking snazzy, all thin and sexy. And then panties. Guess what's going to happen to them panties? Well, they already would have been dropped because of the Drunkentary, but then they'll get thrown into the hamper and washed, hopefully. Wash your panties, ladies. That's what I'm trying to say. Look at Leslie losing his mind. I would too. Oh, no, the sound's still stupid. For no good reason. The sound is still all jacked up. Oh well. This is the life of being a content creator, man. You either go ahead despite the complications and the difficulties, or you just don't get anything done. I'm telling you. And most of you know what I mean, because everybody's a fucking YouTuber now. We all got channels. Andy Warhol was right. Everybody does get their 15-minute. All right. We're halfway through this motherfucker. I'm actually surprised this movie's 2 hours long. Doesn't seem like it needs to be. No 2 hours. I'm sorry you have to listen to my sniffles and stuff. Like I said, this is not something that's always a problem. This is not. I don't constantly struggle with sniffling. It's just only so strange. I love how many Drunkentaries I've now had to like talk about sniffle. Like a lot of them, most of them. It's a tradition at this point. Oh, so, okay. Here we go. Here's Adrienne Barbeau being a bitch, a drunken bitch. Sorry, we'll try to keep it to a minimum. Another thing I want to say, back on my soapbox here and being an old man. I'm going to be old man Eric. You ready for it? Believe it or not, I actually appreciate old movies like this where everyone's not some 19-year-old fashion model. It's like old people in suits and unattractive people, aka normal looking people, not models. I like it. You know, I won't lie. There's been a few times watching some old movies where somebody is just so, woo, you're just like, that guy hit every fucking branch on the ugly tree on the way down, man. But for the most part, I'm totally cool with just normal people being in a movie. Everyone doesn't have to look like a fucking fashion model. Perfectly symmetrical, perfect fucking makeup. Ugh. All young and beautiful. Everybody in the whole movie just young and beautiful and thin. Ugh. I want to fucking vomit all over their faces. All over their beautiful fucking young faces. I don't need that shit. I want to see real peeps. Hey, I want to, like, throw me a pretty girl, here and there, that's fine. Pretty girl gets naked before the killer slashes her, that's fine. But I don't need every single body to be a fucking 18-year-old fucking Abercrombie and Fitch model. Fuck that shit. But you all knew this, though. This is the same old arguments that you've heard on about probably 40 other Drunkentaries. And so you knew this already. I'm giving this to the newbies. This is for the newbies. This is what you're in for. If you want to listen to the other Drunkentaries, prepare for a lot of the same shit over and over and over. But hey, other people like them. They must like them for a reason. I don't know what reason, but they do. I've never worn like a suit in my life. I think maybe when I was 7 I did for a wedding, perhaps. But I've never like worn a suit. And why did so many suits look so bad in the 70s and 80s? Especially the 70s. Look, I love the 70s and I love the 80s. Don't get me wrong. But I will say this much. 70s had some terrible fashion. Everybody looked like a couch. Everyone just looked like a corduroy couch in the 70s. But that's all right. It's better than everyone looking fucking perfect. Like, everyone looks like Hollywood models. So I'm all right with it. And hey, it gives us something to talk about. What I do find interesting about old 70s fashion is how that was so normal at the time. It would have been weird not to wear like a couch. People would have made fun of you if you didn't have bell bottoms and plaid, and a 70s porn stash. You would have been endlessly harassed for not fitting in with the rest of them. And that's a funny thing to think about, right? Right. And think about this, nigga. I don't know why I keep assuming that I've got some kind of like new base of young viewers. But if this shit looks goofy to you, just think about how you look right now. One day it's gonna be so silly looking that you will get made fun of for how you look right now, one day. Your haircut right now, as great as you think it is, one day you're going to look back and you're just going to be so ashamed. Why did I have that haircut? I know I'm not really talking about the movie because I can't even fucking hear it. I'm missing half of it. But let's talk about Adrienne Barbeau, eh? I gotta get in my chair a little differently. Adrienne Barbeau. I don't really have the best feelings about her. I don't know a lot about her. She was in The Fog, which is not that great. She played a bitch in this. Okay, that's fine. She's a bitch. She was in Swamp Thing, which is not that great. She was in Cannonball Run, which is great. So there's that. At least she was in Cannonball Run. But I don't know. I don't see the attraction. I guess she had some big old boobies. That's all it took back then. So, and then she was also in The Cannibal Women in the Avocado Jungle of Death, I believe it's called. And at this point, she's like 90, right? Is she alive? Oh, wait. She was in the episode of the new Creepshow show. She was in the first episode, I believe, right? Okay. All right. She's still around. She's still doing the Creepshow thing, so that's pretty cool, actually. I may never have found her attractive personally, but it is what it is. Adrienne Barbeau is a staple of 80s. Just 80s, I guess. And I believe Wes Craven and John Carpenter dated her or something. I don't really know those details. I usually don't know a lot about the personal lives of celebrities because I typically don't fucking care. So I would, aside from I find the cockroach story and the Leslie Nielsen story to be pretty decent horror. The rest of it's pretty cartoonish. So this is basically a horror comedy, right? Which is fine. I like horror comedy quite a bit, to be honest with you. However, with that said, I do wish that these stories were more serious. A little more serious. I'm okay with some cartoony, some comedy. I'm alright with some lightheartedness. And I like horror comedies. But I wish that the stories were maybe a little bit more serious. Just something you could take a little more seriously. But this is what we got. And then we got Creepshow 2, which is only 3 stories. And they're even worse. Although that lake monster is pretty awesome. And that's about it though. And then there's a Creepshow 3 that I don't think is actually a legitimate official Creepshow movie. And I've never seen it. But I've heard bad things. My friend Sam here says hi. I can't open it. Alright. This cap says cheers too. What the hell? They couldn't put a different thing on there? They couldn't have said bottles up or some shit? They couldn't have said drink to your heart's content? Drink till you can't drink no more. Drink till you fall on the floor. Drink that shit. Drink. I'll throw you in a ditch. Drink. That's my song, everybody. It sucks. Please give it a dislike. It's horrid. Make an example out of me, please. Post a video response saying how you're personally offended by my singing. Not by my talk of dicks and pussies, but by my singing. Please. Why is she such a bitch in this shit? Her name's Billy, right? It's the Legend of Billy Bean. That joke didn't make any sense. However, it hopefully successfully reminded you of the movie The Legend of Billie Jean, which is an okay movie. It's an okay movie. It's not a horror movie. So naturally I'm talking about it during this horror movie Drunkentary. Legend of Billie Jean. Go check it out. I wish I could hear. This is pissing me off. But we're going to roll with it. I ain't stopping. But I do wish I could hear. I can't believe I haven't done a Drunkentary in a year. That's insanity. I didn't even notice that much time passed. So I'm sorry to all my drunk fans out there. Which, by the way, I am drunk. Getting a little sleepy. I might have to just go ahead and sleep and let you guys finish this shit out. You guys got this, right? You got this. Wake me up when the roaches appear. Crate monster. It's a big ass crate too. Probably smells like taint in there. It's like, does that smell like monster taint to you? Okay, I better just drink. I'm actually pretty. Oh my God! See those eyes? Look like American Werewolf in crate. Oh no! What was that sound? I just heard a beep and I don't know what that means. Oh, never mind. It's the sound of the movie struggling to work, but it's still not working. Oh yeah. I'm gonna drink my Sam Adams and my Fireball. So just to go back to this thing that everyone is tired of me bitching about. Look at that. It looks like Yeti. Is that Yeti? Hey Yeti. What up, buddy? Why are you eating that guy? Was there motivation for that, or is he just hungry? What's going on? Did he know that guy? Slept with his sister a long time ago? What's up? Damn it. Sorry I did it again. I'm actually forcing those and making them louder than they should be. Just because fuck you. All right. What was I going to say? I forgot what I was going to say 5 minutes ago. How much I'm drunk. I wish I could remember what I was going to say now. Must not have been that important. I'm sorry, I'm just watching. I'm watching along. What the fuck? Did that crate get a lot smaller? The guy's got pins in his pocket, in his shirt pocket, but he has no pocket protector. He calls himself a nerd. You call yourself a nerd? You don't even have a pocket protector? Don't you know this is the 80s? You can't be a nerd and not have a pocket protector. Fucking A, man. So how you guys doing out there? Are you drunk? You buzzed? You feeling good? Are you high? Did you snort something? Did you shoot up? What? How's it going with you? Let me know. What you drinking? What you feeling? What you doing? What you thinking? Are you gonna vote for me? Right? Mandatory beer. Come on. I hope this is all staying in sync, but I can't guarantee shit. And even if it's not, you know what? Just listen. Just listen to me. We don't need to watch the movie. I mean, I'd rather you did, but if the shit ain't in sync, because I don't know, I'm always like this, and you know, I'm a little neurotic. I'm like, everything's fucking up. Everything's not fucking perfect all the time. What am I gonna do? But if it's not, you know, just give it a listen like a podcast. Get drunk. Just get your drunk on. Have something playing in some horror movie, some creep show playing. Even if it's not synced, it's fine. Shit, maybe I'll go back and talk about Ted Danson some more, just in case we're out of sync and you're way back there. Or maybe you're ahead of me. All those roaches, gonna get that guy. I'm finding myself just wanting to watch. So that's why right now it sounds like I'm struggling to come up with things to say. It's because I'm trying to not just watch the movie. I'm wanting to just watch. I really do think this could be better, though. I think for 82 standards, it's perfectly fine. But I think there could be a little more punch, a little more impact. Like that fucking roach, like that one, that was the way to end. That's something that has like a visceral impact on people. And I want more of that. Just a little more horror. I'm okay with the comedy and just a little more edge. That's all. Just a little more edge, but it's okay. I keep saying it like that. It's alright. It's okay. No, it is. It is. I bet you anything in 82, though, this was legitimately scary to audiences, though. It was a different time, man. And if you weren't there, you don't know. If you weren't, seriously, though, if you weren't there, you don't understand, like, where humanity was at collectively and what it was like. I can definitely make old movies seem cheesy, for sure, when you look back at some stuff and you think, wow, things have gotten so much more intense or whatever since then, graphic or whatever it is. But, like, you got to remember the collective of humanity and where it was at any given time for any movie you're watching. And definitely 82, this was probably more scary back then. This fucking Sasquatch thing. This Yeti with massive teeth. Like, it's just a carnivore, I guess. Why does every creature that ever exists want to eat people? And just always any person that comes along. It's not like, oh, I already ate a guy, I'm full, so I won't kill this new person that came along. No, it's like, it doesn't matter. They eat everybody. Like 80s creatures or any creature, any horror movie creature is never full and just will eat anyone, attack everyone. It doesn't matter. There's no, you know what? I'm all right with a few times. You know, some movies will do a situation like where the killer or the monster or whatever doesn't kill everyone. Sometimes there's a scene where you think, oh, this person's going to get it, and they don't. Sometimes. I could use maybe a little bit more of that. Maybe just a little bit more. I think that's more fascinating than knowing every single character that shows up in a movie is going to get killed. It's more fascinating to wonder, like, why did he kill that guy? Why did he not kill that person? So that's why I'm bringing up, like, why is the monster killing? Is it defense? Is he hungry? Is it feeding? Is he bloodthirsty? Is it a bloodthirsty monster? I guess it's a horror movie. So if I've learned anything from horror, it's that all monsters are fucking bloodthirsty and that there's no actual animal instinct to them about why they may kill one time and may not kill another time. See, that's way more interesting to me. But it's a horror movie. It's a monster. Kills everything in its path. And while that sounds like a complaint, I want to throw this out there. I'm still happy for the horror and the gore and the kill. So, I'm a Gemini. I don't always make sense to others, but I make sense to me. I guess what I'm saying is, yeah, things could be a little bit different, but I'm okay with the way that they are, right? So here I am saying, it could have a little bit more edge, a little bit more logic, and yet that's okay. It's okay that it doesn't have that. It is okay. I wish I could have seen this in the theater and like opening weekend in the theater in 82. That would have been amazing, especially back then in those days when people were openly smoking cigarettes and weed in the theater like it was allowed because it was 1982 and it was. I would have loved to have tried to watch this movie through a haze of marijuana smoke in the theater of the 80s. That'd have been amazing. All right, I'm going to finish off my shot here now, a fireball. Or maybe I should save a little for... I'll have half. Here we go. There. Now I got a shot left for the last story. For the roaches. I wish I had some roaches to smoke. Here, I'm going to check that sound. Let me check it so I can find out it sucks. Whoa, something's wrong. Oh, no, it just sounds like gas. Just sounds like asshole. That's what it sounded just like. Your thing didn't die. I'm just watching the movie. I think that's some of the reason that's why I talk so much during Drunkentary. I'm afraid that you guys will think it stopped or something. Sometimes I just want to watch the movie, but I'm afraid you'll think it fucked up. So, what could have been done differently? I'd say the first story was so weak it needs to go. And ultimately that's really all I'd change. I mean, I guess that's all I would change. The meteor story is so cartoony that it's like you can't make that different now. I can't even imagine it differently than Stephen King saying meteor shit. But that first story is too weak. It's too weak. If it had a bigger bang in the first story, this would be a more solid anthology. See, I'm not a big horror anthology fan, as you can probably tell from this Drunkentary. Yeah, they're not my favorites. And only because half the stories suck every time. I don't know. I'm starting to feel maybe happy that I'm not hearing Adrienne Barbeau bitch and complain. I don't have to hear. I don't have to listen to that. So there's a positive. She had the same haircut for her whole life, I guess. I've never seen her with a different haircut. I'm gonna drink my beer. I feel like I'm winding down here, getting ready for a nap. I'm gonna get put to bed pretty soon. But if I drink enough, that might give me more energy and more motivation to share my secrets. The lighting is cool throughout the whole movie. So there's that. There's that. It's interesting that they went for 5 stories. I wonder why 5. 3 or 4 is probably better. Oh, sorry. 3 or 4 is probably better because then you can really. Damn it! I got the burps. You can really expand on a story. But then again, Creepshow 2 didn't exactly blow people away, so maybe that's a wrong assumption. I love how in the 80s anybody that was driving around had a spotlight in the car with them. Somehow there was always a spotlight in the car. Good God, look at him clean up that corn syrup. It looks like a pain in the ass trying to clean up corn syrup. What if, interesting stories? You think there's morals involved with any of these stories? Like, if your wife's a drunk bitch, it's okay to feed her to a crate monster. If you're a racist old man, it's okay to be eaten by roaches. If you're a rich white person, it's okay for your dad to come back as a Halloween zombie and give you a cake, I guess. If you cheat on if you cheat on your husband, it's okay to come back as a zombie and get revenge on him for not cheating on you. There's some gray lines here. I don't know, man. This ain't black and white. I can tell you that much. I wish I had some weed at this point, though. Although I'd go completely silent if I did. I'm wasted, guys. It's a wasted-tary. It really was, though. It really is wasted. I've wasted your time and mine. And you love it for some reason. You don't like it, though, when I talk shit about things you like, do you? You don't like that at all, do you? You don't like when I say Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2 is not very good. Oh, you hate that shit, don't you? Yeah, you do, yeah. You hate it when I say it. The TV series sucks, don't you? Yeah. I don't know what character that was. I sounded kind of like... that black guy from Jason Goes to Hell. Forgot his name. I did. I guess it doesn't matter. He didn't do anything in that whole movie. Oh yeah, you also don't like it when I say Jason Goes to Hell fucking sucks vagina sacks, which it's not even a thing, but it sucks right on him. Yeah, you don't like it when I say the movies you like. It sucks. The Halloween 2018 is a fucking queef. That movie's a queef. Fuck that movie. Okay, I mean, all your opinions are right. And you're a beautiful, perfect person who's never wrong. I love you. There you go. But 20 Halloween 2018 was definitely a wet queef. Oh my lord. It was a wet queef. Never, you know what? Never mind. I should shut up and stop going down that road. Okay. So how about that guy's shirt? It's definitely plain. How about her haircut? Oh my god, my nose is running. I'll be right back. Come over here. Get some cleaner for my problem that only shows up now. My weird problem. What a weird problem. You know, he could have just got a divorce. Oh yeah, I'm going to take one of my pain pills, by the way. I'm going to need it after this. He could have just got a divorce. He didn't have to feed her to a Yeti. Whatever. Oh yeah. It's Creepshow. People got weird logic. What is he doing to her? Oh my god. I wish I could hear the movie. I wish I could hear the movie, guys, but I can't hear. I'm sorry, I just whined. Who's this guy? I'm just full of questions. Yeah, I guess I hadn't. The thing is, like, I watched this tons and tons and tons as a kid, which is the deal for a lot of 80s horror. And then I hadn't seen it in a long time until like 2 years ago. I watched it again. And yet I still don't remember a lot. All I know is that guy's haircut. He looks like a dickhead. Look at the Yeti. Look at her stupid face. This is what I mean. All right, I get it. I get it. This is tongue in cheek. I get it. It's meant to be a comic book. I get it. It's silly. It's fine. It ain't no Tales from the Crypt. I thought that was much better. Nah, it's fine. They should do another one called Peep Show, and it should just be girls taking their clothes off. Oh, wait, that's just probably on Pornhub. Never mind. I can just go watch it there. Seriously, though, I want to know what's up with this monster. And I probably would know what was up with the monster if I could fucking hear the movie. It just wanted to eat Adrienne Barbeau, right? That's it. That was the whole thing. It just wanted to eat her. And maybe that janitor guy. That other fool it ate. And then it's fine. It's like, yeah, I had lunch. I had dessert. I'm good. I don't need... First of all, even if I was a monster, I wouldn't want to eat that old man. Right? Wouldn't you be picky? I wouldn't have ate like the janitor guy earlier if I was a monster. Straight up, I might be prejudiced because I'd probably only eat attractive females if I was a monster. I'll be straight up with you, and maybe some children here and there. That's not true, but I've I've watched enough horror movies that I've thought, yeah, would I eat that person? And then a lot of times the answer is no. And you know why? Because I'm prejudiced, I'm sexist, and and that's it. That's it. It's like I want to eat hot girls. I don't want to eat no dude. I don't want to eat no old man. I wouldn't eat Adrian Barbeau, and I wouldn't have ate that damn janitor or whatever the fucking dude was. I'm picky, man. I might be a little picky. I'd probably eat. I'd only eat the kind of girls that are the kind of models I complain about being in horror movies now. Is it just me or does that crate keep getting smaller? There's a Yeti in that tiny ass. Come on. You know what? Now I can't suspend my disbelief anymore. I don't believe this movie's real anymore. Yeah. You guys all disheveled. I think that's the other part of wearing a suit is you have to look two ways in a suit. First, you look prim and proper, clean cut and awesome, whatever. All business, you look great. But then the other part of wearing the suit is that you have to loosen the tie, take off the jacket, open your shirt, and then have a glass of whiskey in your hand. And I'm okay with all of that. I think that's why I keep bringing up the suit thing. It's like it looks awesome. I wish I was I wish I was looking sharp and then looking like a homeless person the next moment. With the same clothes, you could look both ways. It's very versatile. It's great. I would totally wear a suit if I could. I'd always look like that though. I'd always look like the Mad Hatter, I think, if I wore a suit. I like how this other guy that got his wife ate now, he's just like wearing his high school shirt from when he was 18. He's like, I'm free again. I'm going to make up for all the time I wasted with Adrian Barbeau. And I wonder if is there some gay subtext here between these two gentlemen? He killed his wife so he could get it on with disheveled businessman. I don't know. You don't know. Look, you thought that little crate was going to hold Yeti. We never got a follow up or an update on this fucking story. What happened? Did the Yeti come out and eat more bitchy women? What the fuck? I want to know. I want to know. I think we all deserve to know. Creepshow 4. Get on it. And I want to know what happened with that Yeti. And I want to know what happened between the Yeti and old 70s businessmen. I want to know. Look at this guy's house. Holy shit. All right. This is what I'm talking about. This is legitimate creep show territory. Yeah, I know everybody asks for a Drunkentary for Creepshow, and I've been talking sort of some smack. I'm sorry. It's fine. It's a fine little comic book horror comedy. But man, this story here gives you the actual creeps. I wish they could have just brought more creep into the show. That's all. I could have used more creep. This is really how you do it. And it's actually a story that's not just like, oh, some zombie guy came back to life. It's not that. It's not a Yeti in a box. This is like actual subtext of racism and actual issues that can be identified and addressed. I approve of this story, and this is one that Yeah, this is why Creepshow. I'm telling you, man, this is the story of why Creepshow was any kind of success. It could have been all right. It would have done okay, but without this and without the word of mouth that came from a story like this, yeah, Creepshow wouldn't have been as big as it was, and you guys wouldn't be asking for a Drunkentary for it if it wasn't for this story bringing the actual creep to the show. And I have everything in between would have been absolutely fine, exactly as it was if that first story just also brought creep to the show like the last one did. If you had that, oh, but it's okay. I know I keep saying that. It's like I sound like an apologist or something. I'm trying to make it sound like it's okay when I'm not okay with it, but I am okay with it. But I'm not. I guess the truth is that I'm not. I wanted more creep. I wanted more creep from Creepshow. And I got a lot of cartoon from Creepshow. I could have used a little more creep and the cartoon in the middle would have been fine. Just a little more creep. Everybody give this shit a thumb down. Thumbs down it. Dislike it. Post it on some website where everybody hates. Bunch of haters. Hatersite.com. Say, look, this guy sucks. He doesn't like what we like. Fucking hate him. It's really hot in here, by the way. I don't know if I mentioned that in the past 60 minutes. However, I love how white and sterile and just like it looks like a hospital, essentially. It just looks like a hospital that he's in. Let's take our last shot, everybody. My last shot, anyway. You guys can keep shooting all you want. So raise them up. And here's to roaches. Because you know why? Like them or not, roaches put the creep in Creepshow. You thought that crab earlier taunting Ted Danson was scary? Nothing scarier than a roach. I'm telling you. There it is. It's like Joe's Apartment. Did you ever see that movie? That's also a good movie. I'm all over the place. But seriously, Joe's Apartment is a good movie. Check it out. It's where you get to see the roaches sing and dance. It's not quite as creepy as this. It's things like this. Horror is one. It's something. You can try and make anything a horror, but there are some things that are just legitimately unsettling or scary, and something like insects and cockroaches especially is one thing. And another thing I want to bring up is like Halloween 2, right? So Halloween 2, they brought some unsettling things to what is otherwise just a typical slasher. Like the razor blade in the apple. When we see that shot of that, okay, that's fucked up. That's beyond just like a slasher thing. First of all, that's scary and creepy because it's something that could happen and has happened. And then they show us things like the needle going in and out of her arm in Halloween 2. And they show us real fucked up shit. And so this is sort of along those lines of like, yeah, cockroaches are real. And it's not like they're monsters necessarily, but they certainly look like it. And you get enough of them together and it's a nightmare. It's a nightmare. I just wish the first story had been more edgy like this. Something more edgy. Like for instance, John Carpenter's Body Bags. If you've ever seen that anthology, the first story set at the gas station is really good. The others, they're not good. Had that been the first story of Creepshow, that first story set in the gas station of Body Bags, yeah, that would have been a lot better for me. Rather than generic Halloween zombie looking guy just shows up with a cake. Ed Harris just literally lays there for like minutes on end, watching a zombie and a headstone move on its own. He just lays there. Waiting for the disco to start back up. He just lays there. Anyway, I'm sorry. You guys, everybody requested this, and now I'm just bitching about the shit that you requested. I do apologize, but you know what? It is what it is. It is what it is. Still better than Creepshow 2. Killer Indian, wooden Indian? Nah, man. Nah, thanks. The hitchhiker story is it's just kind of amusing. The hitchhiker story is funny. Thanks for the ride, lady. The killer Indian thing, that's dumb. Killer Lake thing, that's cool. So it's weird because Creepshow 2 only had 3 stories, 2 of which were alright, 1 was dumb, and yet it still wasn't as good as Creepshow 1. Whatever. I just think it could have used a little more edge. Something to make people squirm like this story. I just want to see more people squirming. I guess that's what it is. I guess if I put on something called Creepshow, I want to be creeped, and I want to see other people creeped. And the other 4 stories are not creepy. They're fun. They're entertaining. But they're not creepy like this one is. He looks like the Mad Hatter, by the way. I'm probably gonna become this guy. You watch. I'll be posting on my channel 40 years from now, Death Twitch, talking about roaches in my apartment. He has a jukebox. There's that. That's the only thing in his whole apartment that's not white and black. It says a jukebox. All right, I'm gonna finish up my hair, Sam Adams. I think we're almost done with this movie. I'm wondering if I need to go get another. I mean, I guess not. We only got like 12 minutes left. I guess I don't need to get another beer. But I'm going to finish this one off. So here's another. Raise it. You don't have to raise your thing. You can just sit there. I'll raise mine. But I'm going to raise this to you guys for putting up with me, for listening to this, for the... what's my guess? I'm trying to guess here. It's hard to guess the way that the numbers go. I'm going to assume this gets over 100 views. I'm going to say thanks to the 149 people, which is a lot. Thank you to the 149 people that give a shit and will listen to this. So here's to you. I'm drinking for you guys. I wish I had more beer. Oh, fuck. I thought I just saw a roach. I almost had a heart attack. I thought I just saw a roach. I was going to flip out. I almost pooed. Dude, I was this close to pooing. And since I almost pooed, basically that means I could still poo at any moment. Because it's on deck. You know, that's like, it's ready to transition. Dweller on the threshold. Man, I can't believe I got through this with all the problems. Fuck, I hope it was recording. I know. So, you'll notice the racist subtext here. What they mean by cockroaches. They're telling us white people are evil. The usual BS. Luckily, most of you out there know white people aren't evil. I went and got political again. Harrison 2020. That'll be my other platform. Beer and weed for everybody. Also, white people, we're all right. That'll be it. White people, we're okay. We're not that bad. I wonder how many roaches died in the making of this shit. Poor little roaches. Do you think they... Do you think they cared at all about like killing roaches? And nobody else does. I think I might be the only person in the world that like catches roaches and puts them outside alive because I don't like to kill things. Probably. But in this case, if this were to happen to me, you can't catch them all. It's not Pokemon. You know? No, Lord. We're in the home stretch. Home stretch. This is it. This is the climax, and this is where the creep comes in to the show. I'm telling you, man, if it wasn't for this story, the Creepshow wouldn't last. It wouldn't have as lasting of an impact. And I'm not saying it's bad, but if it wasn't for this particular one, yeah, this is what makes the whole thing. This is what got word of mouth. This is what got people talking. This is why this movie is popular. Because it finally manages to be legitimately creepy and not just cheesy. I'm sorry. The other stories are fairly cheesy. I like that Leslie Nielsen one, though. You know, they could have called it Cheese Show. They could have called it Corn Show. They called it Creep Show. You know what creeps me out? Fucking roaches. Y'all didn't expect all this, did you? You're like, oh, he's gonna love it. He's gonna love everything. And no, I was just constantly talking shit about it. Let's go back to CGI. Should I talk shit? Let me re-piss those people off again. I didn't piss them off for about 20 minutes. Let's go. CGI is dick. Can you hear the shower going? Probably. Wow. I've never heard such a loud shower in my life. Hopefully you guys can't hear that, but I'm sure you can. Anyway, we're in the home stretch. I'm sorry. This is just the way that things are for me. I was talking to you earlier about how things don't go the way you want them to. I don't know what's happening out there, but it's very loud. Roaches. Oh my God. Imagine having to be the guy that like oh my God, it's just a stink full of roaches. Imagine having to wrangle these things. Like, oh, I got to catch 1,000 roaches today and put them back in the box. Yeah, like having to have, like, you're the guy that like Hollywood goes to for insects. Like, I gotta keep a room full of roaches at all times, just in case they want to do Creepshow again. They might do a Creepshow remake. Gotta have them roaches ready. When the fucking roaches pop out of his face and stuff, oh, that's nightmare fuel. I'm telling you, that's why this movie has stood the test of time. It's this story and these scenes have haunted all of us for so long. Yeah. Good stuff. So many roaches. Dude, that is the loudest fucking shower I've ever heard anyone take. I hope that you guys can't hear that. Jesus Christ, how is that coming through my door and all the things I have blocking the door to keep the sound out? It's like I'm in the shower right now. Yeah. I'm gonna put this out there. I hope the next Drunkentary is better. I haven't done one in a year. This was bad. This one was bad. I'm so sorry. If I get back into the groove of it, oh, here we go. This is a good scene. Maybe I'll get better. This one was it's not my greatest work. Ew, look at him, roaches coming out of his mouth. Out of his chest. This is what I'm talking about. I'm gonna have nightmares and it's fine. Wake up screaming about cockroaches. Oh, that's disgusting. That's a creep show. That is a creep show. That's creep show material right there. Creep show. Oh my God, look at all those fucking roaches. Thank you very much, George Romero, for that. You cut through the corn show and delivered the creep show. I know it's a comic book movie. I know. I know. Everything's fine. All right, here it is. We're at the end. This is the wrap up. And there's it looked like Tom Savini. Yeah, that's Tom right there. Tom Hollywood Savini. And this other guy is probably someone. But I didn't look up any trivia before this, so I can't tell you. Well, even though I talked a lot of shit about this movie that everyone wanted me to do a Drunkentary for, I hope you enjoyed yourselves. I mean, I am admittedly rusty at this. Admittedly, could use some work. We're going to work on it. But, yeah. Tell me about what you drank. Tell me about your memories of the movie. First time you saw it. Nightmares you had because of the roaches. Everything, whatever. Tell me whatever. Thanks to the 149 people that I hope watches this, if I'm lucky. And yeah, I guess I'll see you guys on the next one, yeah? I don't know. Look at that doll. Is that supposed to look like him? There's definitely some people I wish I had a voodoo doll of. And I also wish that voodoo worked. You know. I'm not a particularly violent person, but I would shove some pins into some people's groin area on their voodoo doll for sure. Oh yeah. Let's wrap it up. Because I'll tell you what, it's been an interesting day for me. Trying to get this done. The first Drunkentary in a year. Thanks, whatever. It's the same shit I just said. Galen Ross was in this. I didn't even know that. Oh, I gotta pee too. So I gotta go pee and then flush the toilet while this fucking asshole takes a shower. Anyway, you know what? Leave your complaints in the fucking comment section because it's fine. Complain. Because I didn't do as good as I could. I did the best I could considering I haven't done this in a year. So F you. Also, I love you and vote Harrison 2020. Beer and weed and TNA. All right. Later on, people. I love you.